Namanda Vatsinamanda 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 Namanda.
Good morning and welcome to today's Ho On Ko service. We will begin with meditation, followed by number 2.
Namu Amida Butsu.
Namo Amida Butsu.
Namu Amida Butsu.
Namo Amida Butsu.
Namu Amida Butsu.
Namo Amida Butsu.
Namanda Butsu. Namanda Butsu. Namanda Butsu. Namanda Butsu. Namanda Butsu.
Welcome again to the Ho On Ko service. My name is Mike Shibata, and I'll be the chairperson for the Ho On Ko service. Each sect of Buddhism observes the anniversary of the death of its founder through a memorial service called Ho On Ko. The Ho On Ko service, held in honor of Shinran Chonin, the founder of Jodo Shinshu sect, is the best known of all Ho On Ko services and is held each year during the month of January. Literally, the Chinese characters Ho On means return of gratitude, and Ko means to clarify the meaning of, or a gathering of those who wish to return this gratitude. The main reason for conducting the Ho On Ko service is that in our daily lives, most of us are too busy to think of gratitude. Therefore, the Ho On Ko service provides us an opportunity to do so on the anniversary of the death of Shinran Chonin. At this time, we should once again trace the footsteps of Shinran Chonin with deep appreciation in our hearts and resolve to dedicate ourselves in the service of others to truly make our world more friendly and happier for all beings. Because of Shinran Chonin, all other temple members who have gone to obtain enlightenment in nirvana, we were able to hear the Jodo Shinshu teachings today. The Buddhist Churches of America was founded 127 years ago. This year, the Buddhist Church of Stockton will observe its 120th anniversary. Our current facilities were dedicated 57 years ago. Yet today, you can see how shiny and bright the Hondo and Nanjin, or altar area, are. All the lights in the Hondo and Onajin were changed last year. Yesterday, temple members and friends came to polish items in the Onajin and clean other areas of the temple. Deepest gratitude extend to everyone who participated in yesterday's omigaki and to all past and current members of the temple who have made it possible for us to observe today's Ho On Ko service. We will now have recitation of Sambujo. It's in the service book on the inside front cover. This will be followed by the aspiration and or Hyobakumon.
With a profound sense of gratitude, the members of the Buddhist Church of Stockton have gathered here this morning for this Ho On Ko service to listen, discuss, digest, and savor the essence of the Nembutsu. We are thankful of Shinran Shonin and his predecessor who awakened him to the unending wisdom and compassion of Amida Buddha. Now everyone is able to flow in the same stream of the Nembutsu, which gives meaning to our everyday lives. May we begin to hear the timeless call of reassurance that comes from the world of immeasurable, inconceivable life and light, the name that calls. Namu Amida Butsu.
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 Namanda Butsu. Namanda Butsu. Namanda Butsu. Namanda Butsu.
We now have the Gatha Saint Shinran, verse 1 and 2. It's in the service book on page 205. It will be followed by three treasures in the service book, page 2. It's also included in the program.
Treasures. Hard is it to be born into human life, now we are living it. Difficult is it to hear the teachings of the Blessed One, now we hear it. If we do not deliver ourselves in the present life, no hope is there that we shall be freed from suffering and sorrow in the ocean of birth and death. Let us reverently take refuge in the three treasures of the truth. I take refuge in Buddha. May we all together absorb into ourselves the principle of your way to enlightenment and awaken ourselves your supreme will. I take refuge in Dharma. May we all together be submerged in the depth of the doctrine and gain wisdom as deep as the ocean. I take refuge in Sangha. We all together become units in true accord in your life of harmony, in a spirit of universal oneness, freed from the bondage of selfishness. Even through ages of myriads of kalpas, hard is it to hear an excellent, profound doctrine. Now we are able to hear and receive it. Let us thoroughly understand the true meaning of Tathagata's teaching. Namu Amida Butsu.
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 Namanda Butsu. Namanda Butsu. Namanda Butsu.
We'll now have sutra chanting of the Shoshinge, Nembutsu, and Echo. Shoshinge begins service book, pages 39 through 54.
少女難儀知恵子普段難事無所故超日学校小人列一切群上無故障本願明五上五四心心行に上学小大礼安一め大小以降せ唯説未だ音願会五色国事群上会方針法水一年期内心普段本の徳根案本上逆を潜入入手しの会摂取因果上昇後スワム妙は都内心臓死運無上不真実新人天異尿に幸運無しげ妙無安逆心見兄弟狂気即応超絶合悪臭一切全幕本部に本心如来具観仏言古代小聖者天人名大理家弥陀仏元年仏邪見行万なく修正信行十字人に難修士難昔インド天使論言一力こそ現代小公正小医妙如来音声をき釈迦如来両が上昇来後大勢音天神菩薩像論説奇妙無下公如来永寿たら見真実法世法上大聖願高音願力栄光異度群上昇記入功徳大法会 信用を生じ
有言の人間人数入所
しをしおけ
本
の年をぼすらい
三蔵
ドル始終状況上天行気楽を天神菩薩論主下報道因果見世願大言猫ゆだり少女心有心
惑前
本部珍人没少女地獄涅槃非死無量光明道小衆上回復系同社継承難所唯明浄土活入万全自力円言宗円満とご完成
三
部三神経音言トマス滅動因一生創悪地具で知ら女界小女界
天道独名武将位公開上三陽逆悪法明明語原因年開入本願大司会行者小受今後狂気一年相互用意大到弱三人即小小市上来公開一大教延期安女間一切先祖出身安全人法家二度小弁流極重悪人有所仏外悪内世中煩悩現水分大面上昇本資元具名仏教本部新宗教上天釈音願不正生自輪でケチ義女生じ即自主道心有意化心し放送せ
sei sai
do
daishin
Ojo Namanda Witsi 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 Namanda Witsi.
Next, we'll have Oshoko Dance offering by the following representatives. Dharma student, Rainier Belt, Dharma School teacher, Mike Shah, Girls Belts, Young Buddhist Association, Joel Fuji, Young Adult Buddhist Association, Dr. Kawaguchi, Buddhist Association, Dolores Matsumura, Tomonokai Motoe Takahashi, Friends Association, Darlene Bagshaw, Stockton Bukyo Taiko, Chris Cortez Hoako, Buddhist Church of Stockton, Nakade, Thank you.
Reverend Ken Father will now introduce our guest speaker.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Our guest speaker, Reverend Kimoto, and Jay and I were just kind of joking in the back before the service started that he's our annual Ho On Ko. We're so lucky to have him. So I'm really honored to be able to introduce Reverend Ken at this time. Because he and Mrs. Fujimoto currently live in Manteca, I'm so thankful to call Reverend Fujimoto out of retirement regularly to be our guest speaker. He has been so gracious and kind to share the Dharma with us, and we are very excited to have him today for Ho On Ko. So if you recall, Reverend Fujimoto was born in Tokyo, and his education included a BA from the UC Santa Cruz, and also studied in Kyoto at Yukoku University. And he went on to obtain his Tokudo ordination, followed by Kaikyoshi status in the 70s. And so his assignments include Fresno, which is of course in Central Cal, down I-5 to Sacramento, and he also served at Lodi and served as the supervising minister of Walnut Grove, where I currently serve as well. And he, before retirement, was the Rinban, or head minister at the San Jose Buddhist Church. And so Sensei has a lot of years of providing the Dharma to us here in the Valley and, of course, in the Central Cal and Central District of San Jose. So again, we're so honored to have Sensei help us and support us even through his retirement. And so Sensei will give the Dharma message for the students at this time, and then we're so fortunate to have him give the adult message, and he wearing a little bit in Japanese later on for our Japanese speakers as well. So he's providing us with many gifts this morning. So without further ado, Reverend Ken Fujimoto.
Good morning, everybody. Happy New Year. Thank you for that nice introduction. But first thing I have to do is apologize to the Dharma School students. Danny can relate to this, but after you get old, you start forgetting things. And yesterday I had my, made sure the batteries are there and everything and that it light up. But I was going to bring my lightsaber today to show people. And the point that I wanted to make with the lightsaber is that the more you know about something, the more you appreciate it. Some people would just see the lightsaber and say, oh, it's a toy. Other people would say it's a toy sword. And then if I explained that it was a short green lightsaber, who knows whose saber it is? Does anybody? I thought I heard something. Yoda, yeah, it's Yoda's lightsaber. And so the more you know about something, the more you appreciate what it is. And that's what, when you think about it, that's what this service is for. And I had it all set and ready to bring, and then I forgot it at home. And if it wasn't for the fog, I probably would have driven back and got it, but then I figured, well, but, things don't always go the way you plan, but hey, you have to roll with the punches, right? So, why is this service being held? Why is this service being held? Why is it important? And then, it's because Shinran Shonin, the founder of our school of Buddhism, was born and he taught. Now, who here has been born? I expected more hands up, but okay. I don't know anybody who was not born, But at the same time, if you take the other side of the question, who is going to die? Who is going to die? And that's a little bit more trickier question, when you think about it. How many of you have seen the Disney movie Encanto? Yeah, okay. In that movie, after a period of time after death, if people forget you, then you disappeared or went to another realm, right? And this is what we need to understand, that if this is the really case, when somebody dies, are they gone, right? To be dead and gone is one thing. To die, yeah, physically, yes. And, when you think about it, Shindan Shonin, yeah, he died some 760 years ago. But if we still gather and have this service, and we tell you that you need to remember what he did, is he really gone, right? No. And that's why this service is important, right? To show you that as long as we keep that teaching alive within ourselves, then Shindan Shonin hasn't really died, right? He may be physically gone. We're not saying that is not important, but as long as a person is remembered, we have to understand that they're not really gone. So by living in that teaching today, for all of us, we enable him, we make it possible for him to continue to be alive, right? And at the same time, we need to live our lives so that we do something that makes others remember us in a positive way. If people remember you for what you did, it could be something very simple, being a kind word at the right time when you see a friend is not having a bad day and they're crying or something like that, to just give them a hug or to say a kind word, that makes them remember you. That makes them remember you. So by learning more about Shindan Shonin and by coming to appreciate his teachings, we will continue to keep him alive and also become part of that infinite life that we call the Nembutsu life. And this is why we gather today, right? And this Shindan Shonin's Memorial Day, right? Buddhists are really interesting. Everybody else does birthdays, right? What's tomorrow? Martin Luther King's birthday, right? And, Christmas is Jesus' birthday. They have all these birthdays. But in Buddhism, we have memorial days more often. And, people who don't understand think Buddhists are kind of morbid. We freak out and we look at death all the time. And in one sense, it's true. We do look at death. But we look at death because why? It's after you did something, right? It's after you did something. And if you live that life and do something, just like Shindan did, you can't really say he's dead and gone. He may be dead, but not gone. And this is why we need to keep coming to service, listening to the teachings, and to say, Namo Amida Butsu, and make us, everybody around us, and Shindan's teachings. So, if I ever get asked again, I promise I won't forget my lightsaber. But thank you for your attention, and I hope you learned something here today. Thank you.
Thank you, Reverend Fujimoto, for your wonderful Dharma message. We're going to have the Goshoki On Ko too. It's in the service book, page 197. It's also included in today's program. This is followed by our pledge, which is in the inside of your inside back cover of the Gotha book.
Namandouts, 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 namandouts. Our pledge. Breaking out of my shell, I will share a warm smile and speak gentle words, just like kind Buddha. Not becoming lost in my greed, anger, and ignorance, I shall think and act with an open mind, just like the calm and peaceful Buddha. Not putting myself first, I will share in the joy and sadness of others, just like the compassionate Buddha. Realizing the gift of life I have received, I shall strive to live each day to its fullest, like the Buddha who tirelessly works to liberate all. Namu Amida Butsu. Namu Amida Butsu. Namu Amida Butsu. Namandabutsu. Namandabutsu.
For announcements, this coming Thursday will be a Tomonokai craft session from 9 to 1 p.m. This will be held in the Manny Chapel. Temple safety seminar will be held this coming Saturday at 10 a.m. in the Manny Chapel. Also Saturday, the church annual meeting held in the Manny Chapel from 1 p.m. This is open to the general membership. Class will meet on Wednesday, January 28 at 6:30. If you're interested, the book is Buddha of the Heart by Jeff Wilson, with the machines. For the movie matinee on Saturday, January 31st at 1 p.m. Doors will open at 12 noon. Please support Yava Rice Fund. Financial capability and our future. Details will be posted